everybody, it's Andy over here at Weber Chevrolet, and I'm driving the 2017 Camaro Super Sport. And we're just gonna take it for a little drive and see how it does. We're just cruising on some back roads here right now. And so far, I mean, the car feels really good. It's got a nice firm suspension, but it's not so firm that it's gonna cause you problems or injure your back or anything like that. It just feels really nice. And let's check out this corner up here. So it feels pretty good. Cornering in, turning in, you can tell it feels really planted. They spent a lot of time on the suspension in this car to make it, you know, track worthy and everything. The acceleration is great, and I mean, it sounds great too. Let's turning here, and I mean, these seats are really nice too. It's leather pointed seats, bucket seats. They keep you in place pretty well. You're not sliding all around the place when you're turning or doing that kind of stuff. So let's take her onto the highway. You can hear that engine purring. It's a pretty nice sound. So let's see how it accelerates. Up to 65. Feels really good. It's really nice throttle response. I mean, when you push your foot down, car responds immediately to what you want to do, which is always a nice thing when you're driving a sports car here. Steering wheel's great. It's leather wrapped. It's got the flat bottom, which is nice. It's a little smaller than you might be used to, but that's just because it's a good thing. It takes you less rotations to get where you want to go. It just feels like it handles better with a small steering wheel. You got the heads-up display. It's got your speedometer and other information on there, like your radio stations, that kind of stuff, which is a really cool feature. Makes you feel like you're in the future, which is fun. You got all your steering wheel controls here for your radio and your cruise control, all that kind of stuff. So let me talk a little bit about manual mode. So this car is an automatic, and a lot of people, you know, nowadays aren't really wanting to have the manual just because of traffic and issues like that, but they miss the performance aspect of having a manually driven car. Well, the Camaro has you covered because it's got the manual mode, so you can switch into that, which I'm going to do now. And right now we are in 8th gear, which is the top gear here. So an example of when you might want to use this is, so let's say you've got somebody in front of you that's maybe not going fast enough for your Camaro SS likability, and you can downshift like you would in a manual car, and that's going to push your torque up, and it's going to help you accelerate a little faster. And then you also have it for winter time, so if you're driving on snow or ice, not to mention this car already has the ability to switch into snow and ice mode, but just for a little bit of extra security for yourself, if you wanted to upshift, so you're in a higher gear than maybe you normally would be, you're actually going to get better traction, better handling through the snow and the ice. So overall, I mean, it's just a really nice car. It's sporty. It's everything you would come to expect in an SS. Everything that you're touching is leather. It's just a nice place to be in here, and it's pretty roomy. I mean, I'm 6'3", and I fit in here perfectly. You know, I don't need to move my legs around or anything like that. It's a nice place to be. It's a fast car. It's got a lot of really great features. So yeah, come on down to Weber Chevrolet and check this bad boy out and get yourself in a test drive. It's a great car.